increase young people experiencing strokes.
Stroke is the 5th leading cause of death in the U.S., impacting primarily people 65 and older. But the CDC says strokes have increased by nearly 15% among adults between the ages of 18 and 44.
Well, tonight, Denver 7's Colin Riley spoke to one young man who never thought it could happen to him until it did.
At the time, I didn't even know what a stroke was.
In 2017, Garrett Haig was a healthy 22-year-old.
It didn't make sense why someone who had never had a history of anything like this had never spent any time truly in a hospital.
So when the left side of his body went numb one day at work, Garrett panicked.
Was on my computer writing up an email, and my left arm fell off my keyboard. Went to stand up, fell down because my leg wasn't working either.
A coworker noticed the signs of stroke and called 911 immediately. The fast action would be pivotal in his recovery.
It turns out that the size of the stroke that I did have, if there was any time that was kind of wasted in between that, I don't know that I would be here today talking about it.
Doctors say an increase in young stroke victims is due to controllable risk factors like smoking, illegal drug use, hypertension, and obesity, all on the rise in young adults.
80% of the patients that have strokes are actually within this realm of increasing traditional risk factors for stroke.
Garrett's doctor, Mihaela Alexander at Advent Health Littleton, has been changing the way she assesses her young patients.
Telling them quit illicit drug use, quit smoking, lower your blood pressure, start exercising, eating healthy, lose weight.
After his stroke and spending months in therapy, Garrett went back to work, got a master's degree, and even got married. But his message is clear.
It could happen to anyone. It doesn't matter your age, gender, whatever it may be, whatever we think the typical, patient is or victim is of a stroke, it could change at any point in time. And recognizing those signs, I think, is huge.
And Dr. Alexander knows there's still a chance at life, even after a stroke.
It took 10 months for Garrett to go back to work, but the recovery happens. You gotta stay with it. You gotta believe in that. There is light at the end of the tunnel.
Knowing the warning signs of stroke can make all the difference in recovery, and Advent Health wants you to remember: be fast, balance, sudden difficulty standing or walking, eyes, sudden loss of vision or double vision, face, uneven or drooping smile, arm, one arm is weak, speech, slurred or jumbled, and time to call. As soon as there are signs, call 911. In Denver, I'm Colin Riley for Denver 7.
Going in depth, Colorado is home to 2 of just a handful of mobile stroke units across the country. UC Health operates both units in Aurora and Colorado Springs. They're special emergency response vehicles dedicated to emergency stroke care, and they make a big difference in our community when minutes matter. A multi-center national study found stroke patients treated in a mobile stroke unit like these were treated faster and had better long-term outcomes than those treated by standard emergency medical services.